On a crisp Saturday morning in a bustling suburban town, the local grocery store buzzed with everyday life. Shoppers filled the aisles, their carts squeaking softly against tiled floors as they moved through displays of fresh produce and colorful packaged goods. It was a scene of ordinary routine, a slice of life where community and commerce intertwined. Yet, beneath this familiar facade, a spark was about to ignite that would change the day for one single mother and many who witnessed it. In one of the narrower aisles near the deli counter, a commotion stirred. A single mother, Denise Williams, navigated the crowded space with a worn shopping cart and a determined expression on her face. Denise, whose gentle eyes belied the hardships she faced daily, was making her way through the store when a group of local troublemakers began targeting her. Their sneers and harsh words cut through the ambient hum of conversation like shards of glass. They jeered at her for the way she dressed and the modest size of her cart, insinuating that she did not belong among the store's more affluent clientele. The bullies, emboldened by the anonymity of the crowd, escalated their taunts with each passing moment. Their words, fueled by prejudice and arrogance, echoed through the aisle, drawing disapproving glances from onlookers who felt both pity and anger. Denise, though visibly hurt, tried to ignore the barrage of insults, but just as one particularly loud remark threatened to break her composure, a sudden hush fell over the aisle. From across the store, a figure emerged, tall, athletic, and radiating an aura of quiet confidence. Malik "The Hammer" Johnson, a renowned MMA fighter known for his indomitable spirit and fierce commitment to justice, had come in for his weekly grocery run. His reputation in the local fighting circuit was legendary, but it was his humility and willingness to stand up for those in need that truly set him apart. As Malik approached, the bully's laughter faltered. His presence, unmistakable even in the casual setting of a grocery store, commanded immediate respect. Dressed in a simple tee and athletic shorts, he carried himself with the ease of a man comfortable in his own skin, one who had overcome far greater challenges than petty insults. "What's going on here?" Malik's voice, calm yet powerful, broke the tense silence as he stepped into the fray. The bullies exchanged nervous glances, their bravado evaporating in the wake of his imposing figure. One of them, trying to recover his earlier mischief, sneered, "Mind your business, man. This isn't your fight." But his tone wavered as Malik's steady gaze met his, a silent challenge that spoke volumes. Without another word, Malik moved swiftly, his athletic build a reminder of years of disciplined training in the MMA arena. In one fluid motion, he intercepted the nearest bully, his hand extended in a gesture that was both conciliatory and firm. "Leave her alone," he said, his voice resonating with the authority of someone who had fought countless battles, both in and out of the ring. "There's no room for disrespect in this community." The confrontation drew the attention of other shoppers who paused to watch as Malik's presence transformed the atmosphere. The bullies, now visibly shaken, attempted to deflect his words with weak retorts, but Malik's calm determination disarmed them. He did not need to escalate the situation into violence. His mere stance and unwavering resolve were enough. "I'm not here to hurt anyone," he continued, "but I won't stand by while someone is made to feel less than they are." The single mother, Denise, watched with a mixture of relief and awe. In that moment, she saw in Malik not just a fighter from the local arena, but a guardian of dignity, someone who understood that strength was not only measured by physical prowess, but by the courage to do what was right. With the bullies gradually dispersing, their pride wounded by Malik's intervention, the store's atmosphere shifted from one of tension to solidarity. As the last of the troublemakers slunk away, Malik turned to Denise with a gentle smile. "Are you all right?" he asked, his tone softening as he approached her. Denise, wiping away a stray tear and finding her voice again, nodded, whispered, her gratitude evident in every word. I didn't know what to do. Malik's presence had not only halted the verbal assault, but restored a sense of security to a woman who had long felt vulnerable in a world that too often dismissed her worth. In the aftermath, several shoppers approached Malik, expressing their relief and admiration for his actions. One elderly gentleman remarked, "It's heartening to see a man step up for what's right." Others echoed similar sentiments, and even the store manager, who had been monitoring the situation from the front desk, later commended Malik for diffusing what could have escalated into a more serious incident. Malik's intervention that day quickly spread through the community like wildfire. Local newspapers and social media outlets picked up the story. Images of the MMA fighter standing protectively beside Denise became a symbol of empowerment and hope. People spoke of it as a turning point, a reminder that standing up against injustice, no matter how small the stage, could create ripples of positive change far beyond the confines of a grocery store aisle. Later that week, a community forum was organized at the local community center. Malik was invited to speak about the importance of respect, unity, and the role that every individual plays in creating a safe, inclusive environment. "We're all part of this community," he told the gathering, his voice steady and sincere. "No one should ever be made to feel inferior because of who they are or where they come from. It takes strength to stand together, and even more strength to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves." Denise, too, was invited to share her story. Her words, gentle yet resolute, resonated deeply with those in attendance. "I've faced my share of struggles," she said, "but today reminded me that there are people who will fight for the dignity of every single person. I'm not alone, and neither are any of you." Her testimony became a rallying cry for community members to support one another and to challenge intolerance wherever it rears its head. In the months that followed, the incident at the grocery store became a case study in local schools and community groups, serving as a reminder that courage and compassion can come from the most unexpected places. Malik continued to be a local hero, not just for his achievements in the ring, but for his unwavering commitment to justice and for inspiring others to stand against discrimination in all its forms. And so, in that bustling grocery store on an otherwise ordinary day, a single act of bravery transformed the lives of one mother and countless others. It underscored a timeless truth that every individual, regardless of their background, deserves respect, and that sometimes it takes the strength of one determined soul to uplift an entire community.